Hello everybody and welcome back to round 0. I hope you all are having a great and fantastic day today. And let's talk about the Canelo Alvarez versus Smith. It was a great fight. I gotta say it was a great fight. I enjoyed every minute of it because obviously I was going for Canelo, so of course I was enjoying it. But besides the point, I really like how Canelo looked in that fight. He was in shape, he was healthy. He just dominated the entire fight. I think only like 3 rounds went for Smith, and just showed Canelo how just you can see just his work. Through his training, he was doing a lot of great. Like his defense was on point. He did a lot of good ducking and dodging. He was just going forward throughout the whole entire fight, going into him. Even though Smith got in a couple of punches and them didn't really affect Canelo. He just kept going and following Smith to the ropes, to the corners, and just ripping into Smith and going into the defense. He had I liked how he was using uppercuts in that fight, how he was going in between Smith's defense. I liked how Canelo utilizes his jab in this fight. It was really well. It showed really impressive getting into his rhythm and always kind of come on with the left and then with the hook. Like he showed just how much strength and power, and just it really showed like his experience in this fight as well. But to Smith, something I wish Smith would have done. He did really good the first round. I wish he would have utilized his jab more, in which he is famous for. He knows how to throw his jab. He knows how to throw his opponents into his jab. Not just his jab, but I guess his left in general. Like use your left more, just not jab. Throw like a jab and then mixing it in with like a little hook or something. Use your left. Using his left would have been just much better for him to use. I think he would have gotten a couple more rounds in there and keeping him his distance. He didn't really utilize his left at all, or his jab. He threw some nice hooks in there that kind of got into Canelo, but like I said before, it didn't really affect Canelo at all. But at the same time, Smith was taking those punches. He was taking a lot of those strong power punches from Canelo. I mean, when Canelo was going in from the left, the right, the center, Canelo was going into everywhere, and Smith stood up. He stood up. He didn't get knocked down. He did not let himself to get knocked down, in which I praise Smith for that. He did really good with that, and it made it to the last and 12th round. It was a unanimous decision on Canelo's part, and just I like the flow, how he was going for it. Canelo went in with the goal set in mind. He came, he conquered and beat Smith. I wish Smith was a little bit more active. Like there were some rounds, like round 6, in which he won. In round 7, he was throwing jabs. He was using his left, throwing like a nice cross, and he was getting into Canelo, going into his defense, because Canelo was really just going in there, like not carelessly, but he was just chasing after him, and it showed that he can go in and kind of back Canelo off by starting off with his left. And I was like, just do that from the beginning if you kept on that. But it's shown like Canelo was going on for his arm for like the whole entire fight, so he was definitely hurt, definitely weakened. I just wish he was a little bit more on the explosive side, I would say. I feel like I've been seeing that a lot in my videos, but sure, I like Smith had a really good round 6, a 6th round, and as one of the scorecards said, I really think he did win that round, and he was utilizing his left, and he was using his left. He was getting into Canelo, backing off Canelo off. He sneaked in at a nice uppercut that backed Canelo's pursuit into him, and I think that would have changed a little bit of the perspective. It would have changed a little bit of the fight. And I mean, he has that reach advantage, and Canelo just went in there and basically fought in there and saying that his reach didn't really matter. He went in there, he did some nice, great counter punches into Smith, waiting and just being patient and just going and tearing him apart in every round. He landed in the face, went in, landed in the body, Man landed in the chin, landed in the side of the ear, landed in the side of his body. Smith did block some of those power punches to the body, but it wasn't enough. The defense that he had wasn't enough, and overwhelming. Canelo did just a great performance. I think he did really well. He said he wanted to go for and be the dispute champion in 168 pounds, and I think he can do it. I think he can win those belts. He has the motivation, he has the drive, he has the training, he has the experience, and he's just in such a mode of confidence and fighting spirit that I think he can take on the weight division of 168 pounds, and I think he can do really well. But overall, great fight. I think Smith threw some nice punches throughout the fight every now and then. I wish he would have utilized his left more, like I said before, but Canelo did really well today, going in for the body and going into the face, just showing a bunch of combinations. He was able to hit anywhere. I loved it. And it wasn't a KO, in which I wanted, of course. I wish there was a KO, but he had a unanimous decision, and he showed that he was the dominant boxer in that fight. Nothing wrong with that. And what did you guys think about this fight? Who were you going for in this fight? Were you expecting a knockout? And how do you think both of these boxers' future is going to come up in their next fight? Let me know in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. That would make me super happy. And I appreciate the new subscribers and the new watchers on this channel. Hope you guys enjoyed these my videos. And before I end this video, I'm gonna post a video tomorrow as well about the interview that Canelo did in the ring. I was laughing the whole time. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna be posting that tomorrow, so hopefully you guys enjoy that video and more videos on Canelo hopefully soon this week. And that's it. That's all the updates I'm going to be giving. Until the next round, guys. Later.